Hello, my friends. How are you? Good to be with you. Welcome to 30 Albums for 30 Years. I am your host, Jay Sweet. Excited about today's record, Miles Davis, 4 and More, released on Columbia Records, January 7th of 1966, but it was recorded way earlier than that, February 12th, 1964. Let's check it out. All right, so I've already talked quite a bit about Miles Davis in season number 2, episode 19, ESP. That was the record. So I'm not going to give a deep dive into his history, but here's a brief overview. Trumpeter Miles Davis, a pioneering figure in jazz history, constantly reshaped the jazz genre through various movements such as cool jazz, hard bop, and fusion. Born in 1926 in Alton, Illinois, he came from a musically inclined family and received his first trumpet at the age of 9. Miles Davis developed a distinctive sound under the guidance of his early teacher, Elwood Buchanan. His early career in the 1940s saw him playing with renowned musicians like Coleman Hawkins and Eddie Lockjaw Davis. Miles Davis then joined Charlie Parker's quintet in 1945 and soon shifted from Dizzy Gillespie's fiery style to his own approach, which centered around space, texture, and tone. In 1948, he explored cool jazz, a more orchestrated style, and really there's nobody more cool than Miles Davis. In the early 1950s, Davis faced struggles with heroin addiction, but successfully overcame it, making a comeback in 1954. The formation of his first great quintet in the mid-1950s featured John Coltrane, and it marked a significant period in his career. With the quintet, he recorded classic albums and showcased a shift towards a more spacious playing style again. And then the 1960s brought changes in Miles Davis's lineup, leading to the formation of his second great quintet in 1964. This ensemble included younger talents like Wayne Shorter, Herbie Hancock, Tony Williams, and Ron Carter. 3 of those 4 are featured on today's album. The group explored elements of free jazz while maintaining a connection to traditional structures. So over 5 years, the Second Great Quintet reshaped the landscape of jazz, emphasizing original compositions and innovative approaches to improvisation. All right, Kat, so let's talk about today's record. 4 and More, recorded live in concert, is a fiery live jazz album by Miles Davis, recorded in 1964 at the Philharmonic Hall for a benefit show sponsored by civil rights organizations. The concert featured the Second Great Quintet members, including Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Tony Williams. Hancock on piano, Carter on bass, and Williams on drums. George Coleman is the saxophonist on this record, as Wayne Shorter had not yet joined the group. The album is known for its high energy and up-tempo performances. Another album called My Funny Valentine, which is also excellent, was compiled from the same concert and focused on the slower pieces that were played that night. In his autobiography, Davis commented on this live recording, the recording that became 4 and More, and how the album's fiery playing may have resulted from the anger that his bandmates felt about doing a free benefit concert without knowing beforehand. Miles reveals everyone was madder than a mother effer with each other, and so I think the anger created a fire, a tension that got into everybody's playing. Maybe that's one of the reasons everybody played with such intensity. George Coleman played better that night than I have ever heard him play. Let's check out the record.